Hello and welcome to another episode of the HellFire Club. My name's Arturo.
I'm Majid.
And this is episode 17, right?
Yeah, 17.
17. This is Killer Klowns from Outer
Space.
1988. Majid's
recommendation
this week. Just saw it last night.
Yeah, I watched it again last night as well.
When was the last time you seen it before that?
Probably Halloween.
Okay, Halloween last year?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I've always heard of this movie or whatever. Everybody's kind of, I feel like that's just such a title that you remember because it sounds so crazy.
Yeah, it sounds kind of
out there.
Ridiculous, stupid.
Yeah. So I've always heard this, but I was like, oh, that's one of those, like, you know, crazy kind of stupid movies, you know, kind of cheesy or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd never seen it till yesterday.
So you're going in.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen any like trailers or anything, right?
No, I haven't even seen trailers. I had no idea what it's about other than what the title gives you, you know?
Yeah. So you're going in pretty much straight blind.
Yeah. So it's pretty much going blind.
Well, I mean, I did tell you, like,
you just
realize it was going to be ridiculous. It's not going to be... Like, if you go in thinking, oh, I'm going to watch, like, Halloween, or it's going to be, like, one of those type of serious horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be just straight disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. So you told me, just...
Go in open-minded.
Yeah, go in there and see me, like, you know, it's going to be ridiculous, whatever. So I did. Alright, so then we'll get right into it. So I don't know what it was about it, like the opening scene with the ice cream truck and when they're like
the little makeout.
Yeah, were they kind of like in the mountains?
Yeah,
in the hills.
What was it? The top of the world? Is that what they called it?
Which one? The burgers?
No, that was like the area that they were at.
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's what they called it.
Okay, I remember Big Top Burgers.
Yeah. Dude, they don't have those places anymore, huh?
You know what? They kind of do, though, because this reminded me, well, not so much like that, but the other day, not the other day, like a couple weeks ago, we went up there again and tried to go to Jacob's Grave or whatever, or just a couple of homies were drinking or whatever.
Yeah. And
there's a little spot up there.
Oh, that they're busting that out?
Where there's cars parked, a couple cars. You'll see it kind of throughout, but there's one part where there's some cars parked and there was some dudes outside, and they were trying to get, like, I think pictures and stuff. Just kind of like a overview of the city, but it's just not really that popular. But it's if you go all the way up Mountain Euclid. Have you ever been to Jacob's Grave or not?
Well, I haven't been up there, but I've been
in the area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what it kind of reminded me of. Like, we'll probably go.
But is it like popping like how it was popping in?
I think I saw like 3 cars in one turnout, but everybody's just in their car. And then
because over there it kind of seemed like it was like a place
that people go like on the weekend or something, right?
I mean, the ice cream truck pulls up. Yeah.
So right with that scene, I don't know, and then I thought those dudes were really funny, those brothers.
What were they? What was they?
I forgot what they were.
The brothers, the Caspelli or something like that.
Yeah, they had like a weird name. And then they were getting dissed by everybody, and everybody started throwing beer cans at them and shit. I just thought it was from that point on, it just seemed like, all right, it had like a cool, like, feel, like funny kind of like comedy kind of feel to it. And so then right away, you know, it kind of sets the tone, like it's kind of comedy, you know. So it's not like, you know, and then so you meet, what's her name, Debbie and Mike, or whatever. They're there
like
hooking up, whatever. And then I even thought Mike was funny. I thought that dude was funny.
Yeah, they were kind of like a.
He was kind of like a sarcastic, kind of jokey kind of dude, right?
Yeah, but like all the characters are kind of like real.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they're like, oh, we need to go to the cops.
Uh huh.
He's like, dude, what are we gonna tell them that there's
Oh, yeah.
Straight Killer Klowns.
I'll tell you who I thought was the funniest dude. Like, I don't know, to me, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe he wasn't supposed to be the funniest dude. The funniest dude to me was the cop, the older cop, Mooney or whatever. Yeah, that dude was so funny, dude, because he was like so not buying all this shit and the way he would talk. Like, I remember when I'm fast forwarding a little bit, but when Debbie and Mike went in there and told him, like, oh, explain the story, and he was so like this is bullshit today. He's like, they're gonna make a dumbass out of both of us. Like, you really gonna believe this? But the way he talks and the way like he was kind of being fooled, or I mean not fooled, but he was kind of thinking everybody was pranking him and shit. Like, the way when he was answering the phone calls, he just was hilarious, dude. I don't know why.
What was weird is like, dude, like he was such a bad cop too.
Yeah, he was an asshole, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like the whole town is not gonna be like in a straight prank like that.
Yeah, he was just thinking that they had it out for him. They wanted him to like
leave or whatever.
Yeah. So I'll go back a little bit though. So that in the beginning, when they're out there, whatever, making out in the hills, overlooking the town, I guess. You see the what they thought. I think at first they thought it was a shooting star or something, right? Well, it looked like a
a comet,
something in the sky, right?
Yeah, it was like a meteor or
a little meteor looking thing that went across the sky. And they were like, "Oh, that's cool."
But I think a comet goes across this, like, doesn't land, right? When it lands, it's a meteor.
I don't know.
I don't know the rules.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just know that they saw it and Debbie wanted to go kind of investigate instead of Mike was kind of like, you know, whatever about it. It's so far. She's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and then like, cause Mike was always like talking about how he gets in like adventures with the Terenzi.
What's that? That's
the brothers.
Oh, okay.
The Terenzi brothers, right? He's like, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, he was like, dude, we like if I want a good time, I always call those guys.
Yeah. And you know what was cool too is that it seemed like everybody kind of knew each other, kind of like a small town. You know, like whenever Mike was Mike and Dave knew each other. Dave was a cop, but he was young. I think they're all in college. Well,
Debbie knew.
Yeah, Debbie used to date the cop Dave, but then every time Mike would talk to Dave like, oh, that it was such and such, and he would talk to him like first and last name, like you know, like if they all kind of knew each other.
Yeah, like the person that they saw
like dead, or like, oh, they got such and such. So it gave you that sense that it was kind of like a small town. They all kind of knew each other, and the cop knew a lot of the younger kids too, because he was young too, you know.
Yeah.
And he knew they all knew each other, so.
Yeah, even Mooney knew like the Terenzi brothers.
Yeah.
Because they're like the pranks.
Yeah.
Pranksters of like the town.
Yeah. Mooney was funny, dude. I don't know. The way like he was kind of going at those two kids too, like those punk rock kind of dudes, or whatever. He was just pissed. He's like that fed up cop that's just funny. You feel like, I don't know.
He had like his death was like so. To me, it felt so out of place with the whole movie.
Mooney?
Yeah, his death was kind of dark.
I remember.
Like it wasn't really like funny. Like a lot of the deaths were kind of funny.
Mooney died how, in the cell?
Well, remember the clown was doing the little ventriloquist on him?
Yeah, but he was already dead, kind of, right?
Yeah, but it was, I don't know, but it was kind of like, that death was like, ooh, that's kind of, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, because to me, the first half of the movie was like so comedy, like it was funny. Like the second half of the movie seemed more like, okay, now it's kind of a movie where how are we gonna defeat the clowns, and it was still kind of funny, but it became kind of more of like a actually telling, like, I don't know, storytelling, I guess, kind of. The first half was just when you're being introduced to these clowns, it was hilarious. Like, one of the clowns was walking outside in front of the store, and they kind of had like one of those.
The little monkey that was.
Yeah, it was
like the robot.
It was like a monkey gorilla, whatever, that's on display just to kind of attract people or whatever.
Yeah.
Like kind of advertising, and then so the clown like sees people coming, and he just stops right in front of the store and starts doing the same thing. Like if he's like a
robot.
Yeah, that's plugged in or something, you know. And I thought that was funny. I don't know. I thought that was. And then just how everything was all ridiculous. Like when they first. So, anyways, when they go to the actual. It looks like a circus kind of tent, and it's actually their spaceship or whatever when it landed.
Yeah, and they actually get inside.
Yeah, and then the dude's like shooting popcorn at him. The clown, when he's chasing Debbie and Mike out of there, he shoots popcorn.
Yeah, well, this was like, I mean, they found out like that these clowns were bad because
they went in there and saw the cotton candy.
Yeah,
cocoons.
the cotton candy.
Mm-hmm.
And like they like peeled it off, and there's the old guy's face, or
I think it was or maybe it could just be anybody, or it could be that old guy from the.
Yeah, it was kind of hard because it was like super, like it was all bloody.
Yeah. At that point, that's when they're like, "Oh shit, this isn't just
Yeah, because Mike was like, "Dude, this is where they hang out to dry cotton candy."
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, they don't hang cotton candy like this.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Yeah, look," and he pulls the cotton candy off, and it's a straight body. Just a dude's face. So then you realize, yeah, the clowns are all bad and stuff. And the clowns there's so many different looks and sizes, I guess, there's
like variety. The baby clown.
Yeah. And they all kind of did different shit or whatever. Different ways of killing people. There was that puppet show. Remember?
Oh, yeah, with the little gun.
Yeah, the puppet show. There was a dude with the shadow puppet. Like, and then there was the shadow kind of puppets.
Yeah,
or whatever.
The shadow puppet thing.
And then there was they would go to people's houses, right, and deliver like gifts or whatever. And then they would just
like pizza, then like a Valentine's gift.
Yeah. All that stuff was making me laugh. I don't know why. I thought it was so funny. Like.
And then there was like that dude that got pied.
Pied to death.
And then he turned in like like a sundae, and the little one put a little cherry on top.
Yeah. Then there was Debbie, when she goes back home or whatever, she's showering. Then you kind of see that those little popcorn things
are like alive.
Yeah, they grow into like little mini clowns or whatever.
Yeah, because they get hit like with like a bunch of popcorn.
Yeah, and they're probably like.
And then you're like.
They brush it off like. Nothing.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like, why would you even?
Mm-hmm. So they get away, but the popcorn stayed on her jacket or whatever, on her clothes.
That's when you know, okay, it is actually a weapon. Instead of like getting hit by like popcorn, really. Yeah.
And what else was there? The balloon dog.
Oh yeah, that's what I think I told you, right? Last podcast, like, dude, there's a
yeah, I think you did.
Balloon dog that's straight hilarious.
Yeah. That's when my girl was like, because she was laying on the bed just doing homework. I was like, alright. She's like, it's going to take me like at least an hour. I was like, cool, I'm going to just watch this movie. She's like, cool. And then that's when she looked up. She's like, what the fuck is this? Is that a fucking balloon barking? This is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And then I was just dying. Like, when she said shit like that, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah, because it's straight ridiculous.
Yeah, so she was literally like tuned out, just doing homework. She looks up, she's like, "What the hell are you watching?"
And then I think the dog like howls too.
Yeah. And then like whenever something crazy would happen, I would be like, "Oh, you gotta look at this, just to see her like be like, what the hell is like just talk shit."
What's going on?
Yeah, because there's so many of those moments in there. And that's when I started dying, dude. Was and I was like, "Oh, you gotta watch this." It was hilarious to me. Was that little that's kind of like a I guess like a younger, smaller clown, and he pulls up on the little bike to the bikers.
I felt so bad for the little dude. Which was weird because like you're not supposed to like feel bad
when
for
they
the
broke
clown.
his bike.
Yeah,
and he started being all sad.
Yeah, and started crying.
Yeah. So he's like kind of like a baby kind of clown, I guess. And then he they smash his bike. There's a bunch of bikers like supposed to be like badasses.
Yeah, and they're straight dicks.
Yeah,
like he's like, dude, can I ride your bike? Like,
and he straight grabs his bike.
Well, because he wanted to ride it first.
Yeah,
and he was like, no. He was like, well, can I honk your horn? Like being like all like condescending. Mm-hmm. And then like he was like, oh yeah, you can honk the horn. Mm-hmm. And so he like smashes it. And then that black dude was like, should have let the man ride his bike.
Yeah.
And then he got like the little one like shoots it off, right? He like jumps away, and then comes back down with boxing gloves on.
Yeah, and he wants to fight him, and they're all kind of laughing at him.
Yeah.
And this part was ridiculous, dude. And so he has the boxing gloves and he's like moving around, and then he fucking he punches him because he said something, right?
He's like, "What, are you gonna knock my block off?"
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. What are you gonna do? Knock my block off? And he punches him. His fucking head decapitates, and he just fucking goes flying, dude. Oh my god!
That Mortal Kombat uppercut.
Yeah, his head. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was gonna like punch him and he was gonna kind of like knock back, like knock down, like kind of fly, like a hard punch.
Yeah, you didn't think he was gonna get the decapitation?
Straight head just came off and just flew and just straight died. I was like, what the hell? That shit was hilarious. So that's kind of when they were showing the clowns coming in, kind of like killing everybody or taking everybody too.
Yeah.
Right?
With that kill, I had no problem with that biker getting killed.
Because he was a douche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, other like.
That might have been one of my favorite. That might be my favorite kill of the whole movie. I don't know. I just thought it was so funny, and I don't even laugh at like comedy movies, but this one I was really enjoying it. I don't know. So that one, and then that's kind of when everybody's it's kind of showing the takeover or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's when like they were doing like the montage of like them killing like the whole town. Yeah. Well, not killing everybody, right? They
killed, I guess, a couple, but they were kind of taking people.
Yeah, they're like cocooning.
Yeah. So they would zap like that. When that dude got zapped, I think he died. The puppet. He shot him with the gun. I don't know if what happens to him with the puppet show.
Well, he turned into like the cotton candy.
Did he right there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then
I don't know about like the shadow puppets.
Yeah,
I mean, they're kind of alive, but. Like he put them in like his little bag.
Oh yeah, he like kind of made them.
He ate them.
Yeah, and he had them in his hands and he put it in his popcorn bag or whatever.
Yeah. But you could still hear him like screaming like in his hands.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're probably gonna take him back to the headquarters or whatever.
Yeah.
And and then the cops, Dave, right, the younger cop, he starts actually believing what's going on, and
yeah, because he goes like to that lick up point and he sees like all the cotton candy.
Yeah.
And like the glasses that were like wrapped in that cotton candy.
Yeah, so it started kind of adding up with the story that Mike was telling him. Yeah. So he's like, okay, shit.
So this might actually be happening.
He tries to call for backup.
Yeah.
After the shadow puppet, whatever.
He tries to tell like Mooney.
Mm-hmm. And Mooney's not buying none of this shit.
It's like, you guys aren't running me out of this town.
Yeah, Mooney's not buying any of it. He's just funny to me. That dude's funny. So now we have Mike on board. I mean, Mike obviously already knows, but we have Dave on board, and they're kind of like the only ones that are really trying to fight these things, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Nobody
like believes us.
Yeah, everybody's easily getting kind of taken or whatever, right?
Well, because like I mean, the same time they're really actually finding out that it's actually happening.
Yeah.
The town is kind of already.
By the time they find out, it's too late.
Yeah, like the town's already like under siege.
Uh-huh.
And it's not like the town could do anything about these dudes.
Yeah, and then we have the Ice Cream Brothers or whatever join in, and
yeah, the Terenzi.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, we gotta go get Debbie, and he tricks them by saying that like she has roommates that like ice cream and all this shit. So then they go over there
with tits or whatever.
Yeah. It's just straight honey dick, and then you go, and then that's kind of where
you see the actual popcorn.
Yeah. So that's kind of like that's gonna set the.
On a sidetrack, I need to give that. You remember at like Scarlet and Monster Palooza, they were selling like the popcorn thing with the head.
Oh, I didn't see it. I don't remember.
They have like that, like a little. It looks like a old school, like popcorn. What do you call it? Container with popcorn, but it has like the Killer Clown head.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see that.
I mean, I think I need to get that.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Back then, I probably didn't pay attention or like remember because I didn't even watch the movie yet. But once they steal Debbie, that kind of also becomes part of like the main story. Is we got to go get her back.
Yeah.
And also
we gotta like find her and
find her, and kind of defeat these clowns or whatever. So then they take her in a balloon, right? The clowns, they go to her house. These little, like, then there's a shitload of them, right? She's like she was gonna jump out the window, and they had like a.
Oh, the little fireman.
Yeah, they had a kind of like a trampoline. Yeah. Everywhere they go, she's so outnumbered by all these damn clowns.
Yeah, and like the clowns were like telling her, "Come down, jump down."
Yeah. The clowns are hilarious too, like their humor or whatever. So then she gets captured, but they put her in a balloon.
Yeah, they don't cotton candy her.
Yeah. So I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't matter, you know.
Because there was like some. Because like when you go into like the actual ship, there's cotton candies and then there's some balloons.
Yeah, balloons have the people in them still alive, I guess.
Yeah, cotton candy, I guess, is like
they're dead, and then they kind of just drink their blood or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess
every time I see a spider, I always think of Killer Klowns.
Spider.
Like how spiders, wrap their.
Oh.
And like
really?
I guess drink it. Yeah, I always think, Killer Klowns.
So then I guess because I was gonna say, what was their whole objective or motive? And I remember one of them joked, one of the ice cream dudes joked and said, "Oh, they're just stopping by for a meal." Yeah. And they kind of were, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Because they came, they took a shitload of humans, these cotton candy things, and then you saw one of the clowns come out with like those funny straws, those crazy straws.
Yeah.
And just stick it in the cotton candy cocoon
and straight drink like the blood.
Straight drink the blood, and then like that's how they feed. So I guess it was kind of like that had to be the motive, that they just stopped by here on Earth, straight to like re-up on food, and then probably head out again to whatever else they gotta go, or they
little pit stop.
Yeah,
like a little gas station trip.
Yeah, so they kind of just let you know. So it's not just random, you know.
Yeah. What about the Terenzi brothers getting straight raped by the girl clowns?
Oh, and he said
like when they go into like the ball pit, and it was like, I guess supposed to be like the clown pool.
Yeah.
And then there's like the female clowns on the top.
Is that when he said something about something about the roommates?
Oh yeah, are you Debbie's roommates?
Yeah.
And then like you see them come back later.
That's when they're already at the amusement park, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then.
Oh, also these are like straight spoiler alerts.
Oh yeah.
I mean, is it? When was this movie? 88.
88.
So.
But this is more for people who've already seen it or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, after they steal her, whatever, they end up going to amusement park, because they're like, where would clowns go? It's kind of like amusement park where there's kind of like a circus.
I mean, I don't know why, but they like left their original landing site.
They relocated.
Yeah.
At the amusement park, and the crew or whatever follows them over there to go get Debbie back, and then that's kind of where like the third act of the movie is or whatever. Inside of the ship.
Oh, what I was thinking, bro, they should do like a straight maze. I was thinking.
Oh, they could do a maze with that.
I was thinking, dude, they should have done that last year instead of the
other clowns.
Eli Roth clown stuff, which was straight balls. Because it was like.
That was just basic clown shit, huh?
Yeah, it was
basic
like
scary clown shit.
Outside, I guess, outside.
Yeah, you could have done. Yeah, now I'd be all down for a Killer Klowns from Outer Space maze. There's a lot you could do. The whole lot.
Especially, I think it would break up like how serious it would like all be.
Yeah, they could do scares and they could do comedy. It's kind of like and they could even do 3D because of the way the colors are inside of the ship. You know, that has crazy colors. And
shit. It's like black light.
Yeah, so I remember going through a couple years ago, and they had This Is the End, and they had a maze like that, which is kind of comedy too.
Yeah.
And they had the crazy colors and 3D glasses. You could have told you this would totally work for that, but I don't know, like if they would ever do that. But I'd be so down for that. That'd be cool.
And they could like have so many like different things going on.
Yeah, because all these clowns they look different, and they all have different like weapons and different like.
Yeah, and it's not like. You could have like the popcorn.
One of those things could come latch out.
Yeah.
And then the box of pizzas, it's kind of like a Jack in the Box, right?
Yeah.
Shit like that. Yeah, there's a lot you could do with that, but Who knows?
Because when I was watching it and they were going through like the whole ship, I was like, bro, this would be like.
Totally.
I was like, dude, I kind of want to be in this. I want to see like how this ship is.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What I would do if I was them, I'd already have it at the amusement park or whatever. Like, you know how they kind of have to do where you walk in. You're obviously gonna walk in like a circus.
Yeah, like a circus tent.
Yeah, but then kind of do like a, I don't know, backdrop like a where it looks like amusement park, whatever. Like let's say you do like a wall, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of paint it, whatever, look like that, and then just go right into the maze. I mean, the maze will go right into the ship, and then, and you're kind of endless things that you could do from there.
Yeah, because it was the ship is like a fun house.
Yeah.
But I guess a creepy fun house.
Yeah, like a killer fun house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, when they were like running through the ship, running through the balloons, I was like, bro, I'd love to be actually in this ship right now.
Yeah, and have these big ass clowns because they move kind of slow too.
Yeah, and they're like 8 feet tall.
And they're big. Yeah, they're tall. They're big. They're kind of slow. But that'd be cool, man. But I just don't know if it has enough like fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To like attract people to come, but that would be a good one. Back to the movie. So towards the end, they're in the ship, like at the amusement park, and then they're kind of running away the whole time. They get Debbie. They break out. The cop shoots the balloon, whatever, pops it. They get her. Then they're kind of just trying to get out of there, right? But it's so like
it's like it's
kind of
fun
like a
house.
maze, yes. So you're just like, how the fuck we get out? They end up in this area where it just seems like this is it. There's so many. They're kind of cornered. There's so many clowns coming from all directions.
Yeah, they go like they're like gonna run straight and like clowns.
Yeah, and then they go
right.
You know how that in the movies and shit where you're like, oh fuck, they're everywhere. The only direction they could go is up, so they climb up this little
like pyramid.
Yeah, kind of like they get to the top, and it seemed like everything's gonna end, and then all of a sudden,
the Terenzi brothers.
Yeah, they pull up in their ice cream truck.
That GMC truck.
Yeah, and they're kind of like, oh, this is.
Yeah, they're they're like the leader.
Yeah, like a god or something, like a higher power to these clowns. So it kind of stun them, right? Because there's a big ass clown, mind you, on top of this ice cream truck, and they have the speaker or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a clown face.
Yeah,
like Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
From
from Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Looks like that. So it's a pretty big clown, and then they have the speaker, so they have a louder voice, and then these clowns get stunned.
Like, oh, what?
Yeah, they're startled, and they're kind of like, what the hell? And then some shit starts happening. Something's like the clowns start running away, and they start like...
Yeah, because like the roof kind of opens up.
Yeah. So then they're kind of like, oh, fuck. And I was kind of thinking like, what the hell? I was thinking like, what, is there something else gonna come out? All of a sudden, the fucking like...
The straight leader, fool.
Yeah, like the straight... Like if you're playing a video game, it's like the boss at the final level. Comes down, like puppet style, right? Like has like strings. He comes and he's fucking huge. Like he's so much... Like, I don't know how...
Yeah, and he's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, so he comes from the ceiling down, and that's when all the clowns book it. And then he's fucking, I don't know, like 80 feet or something.
Yeah, straight throws the truck full like it was nothing.
Yeah, then Mike and what's her name? Debbie escape, right? And then it's just Dave trying to fight him off, trying to kind of sacrifice himself or whatever.
Yeah, to let them
get
escape.
Away. So then
that homie straight grabs him, like King Kong kind of.
Yeah, King Kong. Just grabs him and looks all small, and then he grabs his badge and he pops him in the nose, right?
Yeah, pops that little balloon nose.
Yeah, so that's like their weak spot and their weak point, right?
Yeah. When you first saw them kill
when he shot the clown in the nose.
Did you think it was gonna be the nose that was? Like when he was, because he shot him in the chest and all that.
No, I thought he was gonna shoot him in the head, and I thought that was gonna do it. I didn't know that specifically the nose.
The nose.
Yeah. So earlier in the movie,
like you would think like, oh, shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
And he shot him in the nose.
And then that did it.
Yeah, because it like pops.
Yeah.
It's like a balloon.
Yeah. And then they kind of just die or whatever.
Like they, I guess, spin around and like into like a green gem.
Yeah.
And like blow up.
Yeah. Earlier, rewinding, they arrested one of those. Remember the clown that comes to the police station?
Yeah.
Before he kills him? Before he kills, what's his name, Mooney?
Yeah.
He,
Dude, that dude was straight messing with Mooney, like, straight trolling that dude. Yeah.
He arrests him, and then, like, he kind of detaches his hand, like, detaches his hands off of his body with the cuffs still on him.
And then he kind of runs away.
Yeah, and then he just grows new hands, and he's kind of like, what? And then he's like, nah. And then he just puts him in jail.
Yeah.
And he kind of voluntarily kind of goes in there. No resisting, you know?
Yeah. He
puts him in the cell.
Then he has that little... What are those? The little...
I don't know. Like you... They're like
you blow in it and it like...
It's like rolled up and you blow in it and then it straightens out and it makes like that noise or whatever.
It's not a kazoo, but it sounds like a...
Yeah, I'm sure people know if you're thinking of like, you know...
like do kids have that anymore?
I don't know. I feel like if you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you get like 10 tickets or something, they probably have those or something. I don't know. But you know, like at birthday parties and shit, I just haven't seen one in a long time. He had one of those and he blew it and it was like a hand and it was really long and he grabbed the damn Officer Mooney by the throat and like strangled him, brought him into the... Like
kind of knocked him out in the...
Mm-hmm. And like kind of just... brought him in towards him and he hit the
bars.
Yeah, and he kind of just... That's when I thought he kind of killed him. I thought he was dead already when he was like doing the ventriloquist thing right after that.
I don't... Because because his hand was inside of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought he was dead.
And he was like talking. Then he pulls it out and he kind of like... He like I guess throws like all the blood and guts off of his hand.
Yeah.
And it makes like a legit noise like that.
Yeah, that was kind of more of a...
Kind of like disturbing actual kill.
Yeah.
Because everything else was like shooting like little laser gun.
Yeah.
Popcorn. Like everything else was kind of...
That was the first time... That was like the first bloody, I guess, kind of kill that we saw happen, no?
Yeah. Like I mean, because the head thing wasn't really bloody.
Yeah. Which one? The one with Cuckoo?
No, like where he...
Oh, the head? No, that was just kind of funny. Like, it was just decapitated. But this is like...
But, I mean, that was like a legit kind of kill.
Yeah.
Because everything else was like... It was like... It was like circus deaths, pretty much.
It's true.
Like puppets, shadow puppets, little...
Jack in the Box,
laser guns.
Yeah.
They're all like funny kind of...
Yeah, because that's when they're knocking door to door and giving gifts, like Valentine, like, you know, a romance gift. And then just kind of just offing these people. But that was the first, like, oh, shit, like, bloody kind of death. Oh. Yeah.
And like, the lighting was super, super creepy. Because when Dave was, like, walking out of, like, the cell room, when, like, there's all the footprints all, like, over the wall.
Yeah.
And, like, he walks out, and then the clown was just sitting, like, backwards. And, like, how the light was shining on the clown. And it was all dark.
Yeah.
It was kind of straight, kind of creepy vibe compared like to the rest of the whole movie was super colorful, kind of playful. Yeah.
And at that point too, then Dave's actually like in danger, and he's getting backed up into the wall, and he's shooting at him. He's not dying. Like that was kind of more of a little tone got the tone got more serious.
I guess. It turned like that was like more of a like actual horror movie.
Yeah. Like a over the top horror movie, you know. But it was that kind of ditched the comedy, I guess, aspect of it, the goofiness. But yeah, so wait, so back to the end though. So he kind of sacrifices himself, whatever. Then everybody kind of gets away. After he kills the final boss, the ship, I guess, kind of blows up. It's in the sky already, right? Because it's about to take off. Yeah. As he pops the balloon nose or whatever.
Yeah, and I guess.
Of the final big ass clown.
Yeah, which I guess the final clown is connected to the ship somehow.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
There's no.
You don't have to try to
explain it.
You just gotta roll with that. And then I think at first they're kind of sad, right?
Yeah, because they think
I think the brothers are dead. The ice cream dudes.
Terenzi brothers are dead.
Terenzi brothers.
And
because they were in the ice cream truck and he threw it and it exploded pretty much.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like... And he tried to go back for them and then Mike did and then Dave was like, it's too late, man.
Yeah,
it's straight on fire. Yeah. And then we think that Dave dies because the fucking ship blows up in the middle of the sky. Out comes like a little... What would you call it? A pod or something?
But it was like the funny car.
Where did it come from though? It wasn't on there, right? It just kind of just showed up.
Well, I mean the clowns had it before. Remember when they pied the dude, the security guard? Mm-hmm. Like how all of them came out of that little funny car.
Oh, okay. It was that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember.
That was the same car that they took with the balloon.
The one they're chasing?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that car. So, same car, okay. So that just kind of landed from the ship, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they have another one.
Yeah. So that just... Don't ask any questions. Yeah. It just happened to drop back on...
Well, I mean, they were taking off, right? So they probably brought that car back in.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say, like, when it exploded, how it ejected somehow.
Yeah.
And it had everybody in it.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Happy ending.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like a...
Well, it wasn't really a happy ending for Mike. I think Mike got a little cucked.
Yeah, but he's alive.
Yeah, but he...
But what do you mean? Because his chick? Because Debbie?
Yeah. Because Dave kind of kissed her at the end. It got like on her, like the back of her head.
I don't remember.
I don't know if it was supposed to happen, but kind of like
which
when like they're looking up at like the fireworks.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Because he was still kind of in love with her or something, right?
Yeah.
He still had feelings for her.
But like Debbie was supposed to be with Mike.
Yeah. And then they had said earlier that they had like a history. And then Mike was like, dude, I didn't know. Like, sorry, my bad. Like, because he's dating Debbie now. And I guess they're all friends or whatever. And they all know each other at least.
Yeah, but...
So, yeah, they come out of that thing. That funny car. Out comes the brothers. And they're like, wait, we thought you died. So we saw the ice cream truck on fire. They're like, oh, no, we hid in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're alive. And then Dave's alive. And then... That's kind of like the happy ending, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess everybody in the town died.
Yeah. At least a lot of people did.
Yeah.
Did they ever make a sequel? I know there was like a...
I think so.
I know there was one that came out like not even that long ago. But was there like a direct sequel after this or no?
I think they said they had like Return of the Living or Living.
Something like that.
Return of the...
Killer Klowns?
Yeah.
Was that 2013 though? I think I saw some 2013.
I don't know. You want me to check?
Yeah, just pull it up real quick. I bet you they weren't even anticipating like to do a sequel. It just,
it is 2013.
Yeah. So there hasn't been anything since then. There
wasn't like a 3D.
There wasn't like a Killer Klowns 2 or anything like that.
No.
Okay, and that's the same director too, I think. That Chiodo dude or whatever. So, I wonder if that was any good. Or maybe what if it's the same movie in 3D? There's like a re-release or something. Who knows?
Because like those Chiodos, like there's like so many of them.
Yeah, right.
Like when you saw like the credits,
the opening credits,
produced by.
First, I saw the Chiodo Brothers or something, Productions or something, and I was like, oh, it's probably just 2, but there was a shitload.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I never saw that. I don't know if it's
any
movie.
good.
Yeah, unless it was like the same movie released in 3Ds or something. But
yeah, maybe it's like the same movie just released in 3D, huh?
I'm thinking. But anyways, so I thought this movie was hilarious. I thought it was. I really liked it. Like I didn't expect to like it so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just had like a fun watching it, I guess.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's not like
yeah. Like if I could go straight, I'll just go straight into scores, like scoring it or whatever, right? And this is for its
genre.
For its genre, right? So I'll put this under like sci-fi, comedy, horror or something, right? So it's not like a.
Like what would you compare this to? Because Reanimator, we compared it mostly to like Evil Dead.
Would you compare? I was gonna say Evil Dead 2, where it's like more funny or whatever. Would you compare it to something like that? I mean, and not story wise or anything like that, but just kind of
I feel like this was like more funny
than Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this was more funny than horror. I wouldn't even like if I were to tell somebody about this movie, I wouldn't even tell them horror because I don't want them to expect the horror movie.
Yeah. And like Dale and Tucker, I put that in like actual. Just that's a comedy movie.
Comedy would just like
like very like sprinkled like
just that.
It's a comedy movie with like
yeah. It's like
for people that like I guess horror movies.
Yeah, I would put that Dale and Tucker, Tucker and Dale, whatever. I put that in the same as kind of like a scary movie or something. Maybe. What's this?
Yeah, but I don't, yeah. But like scary movie, I feel
has more horror presence.
No, I think they kind of try.
Mm-hmm.
Like scary movie feels like it tries to be funny. I mean, it's funny, but like like where it's like
they really try to be funny. Yeah,
like they try to.
Weird. That's weird, huh? Because this is like, and
Dale and Tucker was like, it was funny because of.
Because it was like a comedy or whatever, right? But
it wasn't like
it wasn't like something random and stupid would just happen. Like that's to be funny, like scary movie.
Yeah, like scary movie when like
drops a book and like Harry Pothead and shit. And
yeah, like, or like when she's like doing the ring, she's like holding the chainsaw and like she cuts a piece of wood and it hits her in the face.
Yeah, that's just.
It's like that's like slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
Well, Dale and Tucker is.
Yeah, it's like comedy, but in their.
But it's like real world.
Yeah, they're not trying to be funny. Shit just happens. Shit's just happening. That's funny, like. But they themselves aren't like out there trying to be funny and be stupid.
Yeah.
That's just like bad luck or whatever. Coincidences or whatever. Miscommunication. The whole thing is just hilarious. But they're not exactly trying to be funny. But I mean, obviously, I don't know what I would compare it to. I think that's what makes it kind of unique, especially the first half of the movie, where it has a lot of that in it. Second half, it kind of turns into a movie where it's kind of like we gotta go get the girl back, and we gotta kind of defeat the clowns and
it get away from the clowns. They had like a ridiculous idea, and they just kept going with it.
Yeah. What I was gonna say though is that I would because I was gonna score it. I was just gonna go into my score real quick. I was gonna say like the first half of the movie, I gave it like a 90 because I don't know why I liked it so much, dude. It was just fucking funny. The second half, maybe like a 80 or 75 to 80, and then I'll probably average it out to like you know, like 82 or something, 83 overall for me. I would say like 80, 82, 83. But overall, like, dude, yeah, I thought I was gonna come here and give this movie like a 60 something, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like a 83, because I really dug this movie. Like, I don't know. But the first half I really liked. I don't know why, because it was so funny, dude. Like when all these clowns are being introduced or whatever.
Yeah.
And the cop was still alive, and he was funny, and the fucking, I'm telling you, that fucking head punch, I was dying, dude. And then the fucking clown like stopping and being like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna stand in front of the store and act like I'm one of these things,
a little puppet,
one of these display things." Just all that stuff, like it was. And then when they're just going door to door and like this fucking pizza man with the Jack in the Box, oh, I don't know, dude. I thought it was hilarious, and I don't even think like a lot of movies are funny. And the second half was still cool, but
it was just different.
Yeah, it wasn't as the clowns didn't need to be funny anymore, I guess, because now they're trying to kill these.
Yeah, now it was like, okay, now
it's like beef. Now they're like, now we got these dudes that are actually,
yeah, because they pretty much killed like the whole town, so it's not like
nobody was fighting back but these guys, and they're like, all right, now we got to get these guys, and they're in their headquarters or whatever.
Yeah,
so it just becomes a chase.
And the clowns are just like, we're just leaving. It's not like they're
like, there was still some like goofy parts, of course, like, you know, the door opening to another door opening to another door opening, yeah. But
I mean, that was like,
yeah,
like ship humor, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't get like clown humor anymore because they're like done killing
and
everybody.
They're just trying to bounce.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, these people are a threat now, so now they have to kill them. And after they rescue Debbie, now they have to leave. And so it just becomes that. But I liked it because they still had that in it, you know, that, oh shit, now they got to get away. And
yeah, like they were going down the pole, and like there's that little monster
at the bottom of the pole. Yeah,
it's like, why'd you stop here?
He's like,
look down. He's like, oh, it's a good idea.
yeah. So it was still cool. And then you get the final boss, the final clown showdown or whatever. That
was like straight video game.
Yeah, and then you get your happy ending at the end, and it's like the end. Like, it was funny, it was cool. So yeah, I would say 83. 83 overall. For its genre, of course, you know.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I gave Children of the Corn such a bad score of, I think, a 40 is because, like, they were serious, and they were really they didn't execute what they were trying to pull off, to me. Like, this they did.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to go to. It's not like a bad. I wouldn't say it's a bad movie, but it's not like a.
It's not like a masterpiece. Like, how'd you think of that? Yeah. Like, brilliant movie. Of course, no, it's not. So yeah, it's like a bad movie, but it's like a
legitly good bad movie.
Yeah, it's like a really good bad movie. Like, it's fun. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying for its genre. You know, they executed what they're trying to do.
Yeah, for the concept. The concept is a bad concept, right?
Yeah, right away you're like, okay, killer clowns from outer space, and they come in and they shoot people with popcorn. Like, if you really think about it, it's ridiculous, right? And like the fucking.
But they straight execute it. Like,
dude, I'm telling you. When you told me to watch it, I was like, all right, yeah, I'll watch it. It's probably me, like, you know what, dude? I don't know. It was that first half, even the whole movie. I was just thinking, like, dude, this movie. I even texted you. I was like. Usually we save our opinions and stuff till right when we record. Yeah. But I was like, dude, this movie's fucking, like, hilarious.
Yeah, it's like 25 minutes in.
Yeah, I was barely, like, half an hour in. I'm like, dude, this movie's funny. That fucking cop was hilarious.
Yeah, because you text me when your girl saw the puppet dog.
Yeah, and she was like, what the fuck are you watching? This is stupid. And she was just talking shit. That's funny. She's like, yeah, that's why you're not going to get any views on your podcast. Because you fucking watch these stupid, lame movies.
Bro, I was just dying. The straight movie is hilarious, though.
Yeah. Like, she wasn't saying it mad. She's just kind of like, what the hell? And then she just went back. She's like, I'm doing my homework. It was hilarious, though.
Yeah,
I like these 80s movies now. For like, well, I've always have, but I just something about that. Like, it's this something about the stuff that was coming out back then.
Yeah, it was like super creative, I guess.
Because you don't really see those as much now. Like, it's
now like with all the money that needs to be like made with movies, you don't see like people come up with like weird concepts to do like something like this.
Yeah, no.
It has to be like, oh, we have to like be killing it at the box office.
Unless it's something like I don't know, like Netflix, like that movie, Most Likely to Graduate.
Yeah,
but that was just a bunk movie. Like, it wasn't even like funny.
Yeah, but that movie seems like it tried to be like serious.
Yeah, it tried to be. So from what I've seen, I gotta finish it. But yeah, they tried to be kind of serious, and they just
like, it wasn't like
they were trying to do something new, but they tried to be serious.
Like, I could see like a studio being like, okay, yeah, I can get I don't see like, if you go to pitch like this movie to a studio.
Oh, in today's day?
Yeah, I don't see, like, no.
Yeah, who's gonna want to like invest all that money and put it out, and then, you know, they're like, what? You're talking about Killer Klowns? Are they gonna come and shoot people with popcorn?
Yeah.
Shit wouldn't. I don't think it would work.
But like, most likely to, what is it? Murder?
Most likely to die.
Yeah, I could see somebody like, oh yeah, graduation.
Okay, it's like at a graduation party, and it's kind of like a slash or something.
Yeah, and somebody's like killing their classmates.
Yeah. But there's the reason why that went straight to Netflix too, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie caught me by surprise, you know. I'm surprised they didn't do any sequels. I'm kind of glad they didn't, you know. I kind of like those just one-offs, like just.
Yeah, I don't see like how.
You could, because if you do a sequel, I feel like you're just gonna kind of tell the same story again, right?
Yeah, and you're gonna have to try to top it, and it might seem forced.
Yeah, exactly. Because this, with a sequel, would definitely be like too over the top, I think.
Yeah.
It was good as it is, you know. If you do another one, they come back to Earth, whatever, then it's gonna be
like all those deaths. Like, you can't.
Yeah, I don't want to. You just leave it, you know. You don't want to ruin that, I guess.
Yeah, like the way they killed everybody was like straight perfectly. It wasn't like straight too crazy, but it wasn't like too serious. Oh, I'm like with a knife or a machete.
Yeah.
It was like
or actual guns.
Yeah, it was like an actual. There's like that straight line where you can't go too out of control with like the kills. Yeah.
Another thing that surprised me too, which I didn't know, was the actual clowns themselves. That they were gonna actually be like a different. They're like kind of like a different species, you know, because they're not from here. I was kind of expecting like clowns, like if you were to see a human dress up as in a clown suit.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought was gonna be running around killing these people. Like,
okay.
I didn't think it was gonna be like a different species. That's just
like an alien species.
Yeah, it's like an alien species. They're not.
Because they look like real
deformed, or not
haggard.
Deformed, but yeah, they're just real. Not. It's not a person in a clown suit. They're.
Yeah. And you never feel like it's a person in a clown suit.
Yeah, they feel different. They feel like an alien race or whatever.
Yeah, you feel like that's how they actually are.
Yeah, they're not putting on makeup and a wig or whatever. They can't take that off or whatever.
Yeah,
they're clowns, I guess.
And they have like the jacked up teeth.
Yeah, and then they're like different sizes. Some are really, really tall.
Some are fat.
Some are fat, and then they're slow. Like, they're whole different. That's another thing. They have like big ass heads or whatever, you know. Because I was expecting, like I said, just like human clowns or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that. You do get like a lot of variety in the. You don't have like just like one simple look of a clown in this movie.
Yeah, because it makes sense to do them like that because they are from outer space. You know? There's not gonna be like Pennywise or something running around at you where you'd be like, well, it's just kind of like a human, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
This is like a whole different species, and they don't speak the same language or whatever.
No, they kind of like
they mumble or something, and then they laugh though. They do laugh, but they don't.
But they could like
They could change their voices, right?
Because they sounded like Mike.
Yeah, right? When he knocks on the door and she opens it, Debbie. That was funny too, because I thought it was really Mike.
Yeah.
I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah, I mean, they have like their own set of, I guess, rules.
Yeah. I remember a long time ago you telling me about the popcorn guns, I think. But you know how I told you I always get this, I used to get this confused with like Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
Not confused, but like they just...
like get mixed together?
Yeah. So, but I remember you telling me, oh, you gotta watch Killer Klowns. I was like, what? What? Like, I think I was asking about it. You're like, well, I'll just tell you this. Well, they have like a gun that
I think that's
when popcorn.
When I was looking at the...
I feel like this was at my house or something. Or where we at?
I think we're at Scare
maybe we were. Maybe it was at... Or was it Monsterpalooza that in April?
No, I think it was Scare LA. It was just like a while back.
Yeah, I remember it being a while ago.
Because I saw the little popcorn with the head. And I was like, that's when I was like, dude, you have to watch Killer Klowns. Because that's what I was like, dude, the popcorn gun where it just shoots straight animal popcorn, I guess.
Yeah. And those things, they like grow into things, right?
Yeah, and it's like, but it's like a head.
Yeah. Remember he threw some in the dumpster too?
Yeah. And like the guy thought it was like a cat or something.
Yeah, I thought that was funny too. Like he goes out there and throws the trash out and he looks at it, and all of a sudden like he falls in and he kind of gets, I guess, sucked into it or whatever.
Yeah. Like dragged in. And like
yeah. Like I said, like, you know, if you, for its genre, you know, because you're not gonna.
Yeah, like if you think of it like
an actual movie where you're trying to, I don't know, then it's way different scoring and all that stuff. But
yeah, like if you try to compare it to like Halloween.
Yeah, or The Shining, or.
Yeah, well, I say Halloween
Exorcist.
because Halloween's like a legit. I would say like a actual scary movie.
Yeah.
Like a horror.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you think of like a classic kind of horror film, you think Halloween, Jason, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shining, I feel, is more like maybe psychological horror, because it's not like a
psychological thriller.
It's not like a classical
jump scares and get you.
Yeah, well, there's something out there that.
Yeah, I guess so. It's different, because more of it, it's kind of like you're more trying to think what's going on here instead of, oh shit, you know.
Like you know what's going on.
Yeah, and oh shit, like you're just kind of on your on the edge of your seat or whatever, like Halloween, where you're kind of, it's kind of suspenseful.
Like like get out of the house, get out.
Yeah, and you're like, oh shit.
And this one is like,
it's kind of more.
Jack Nicholson is like, just going crazy.
Yeah, and it does have a little bit of that like. Scary, I guess.
Yeah, but there's mostly like to the end.
Yeah, it's at the end, that final, him trying to kill his wife and kids. Right?
Yeah, but that's like when Jack was like totally gone, pretty much.
Yeah, because he's not like an unknown character for us, whatever, trying to kill. Like it's Jack, the same Jack.
It's like the last 15 minutes.
Yeah,
it wasn't like.
I think it's longer than that. The last. That movie's long, so it might have been like the last.
It felt really, really short.
Yeah. But
like most of the movie was just trying to understand like what is actually going on with this hotel.
Yeah, what's going on with Jack? What's this hotel doing to him and the family and the kid?
Yeah, because
you'll see things
and
yeah.
While Halloween is
pretty straightforward.
There's a monster.
Yeah. So that's like to me like a perfect scary movie.
Yeah, that's like a legit like we're gonna make a scary movie.
Yeah, and they execute it well and all that stuff.
Yeah, and this one is.
This is they came up with this like, hey, we're just gonna do some crazy shit. We're gonna have fun with it, and
yeah, let's just do like straight weird high concept scary movie.
Some of these movies, I'm always thinking like, what if you like watch them. Like on shrooms or something like that, you know, for like the people that do that.
Yeah,
I wonder if that would affect. You know how people always say like, oh shit,
I wonder if it would make it like make it even if it would actually make it scary though.
Like maybe it could trip you out more. You know.
Yeah.
I've never done it, so I wouldn't know, but I would think, you know,
because I mean the clowns are actually scary kind of looking.
Yeah. So what if you're like shroomed out and you just watch it and you just kind of like,
and then you'd be like, dude, that's the scariest movie I ever saw in my life.
That'd be crazy, huh? Because this is one of those like weirdo movies, or
yeah.
And all the visuals and the colors, I feel like it could work with something like that.
Yeah. So, okay. So for my score?
Yeah, we'll just score it. So I gave it, what, 83, I think? 83, 84, something like that.
Something like that.
And mind you, the first half I give it a 90, and that's rare for me to give 90s or whatever. I think I think I gave The Shining a 90. I'm not sure. Bro, we need to write this shit down. I want to keep track of all this.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, 83, 84.
So, I mean, I'm obviously coming at a bias.
Yeah.
And also because I saw this when I was like a kid, right?
Uh-huh.
So it kind of has like that nostalgia factor.
Uh-huh.
So I would say...
And for its genre.
Yeah. I want to say 88 to 90.
Pick one. That's
Yeah, I'm gonna go 80.
Just meet in the middle. 89.
89. All right.
Or 90, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll go 89. I'm just trying to like go down below where I want to give it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, maybe because my nostalgia is bumping it up a little too much.
You want to give it an A and 90, so you put it at a B plus at 89. That's kind of what I did with Black Christmas, I think. I think I gave that a 79. I was like, I don't know, I want to put it right at the B. I just give it 79.
Well, I just feel like because remember we were talking last time about nostalgia and if that is increasing the score.
Yeah. Like me, I already know some movies that I'm just
like Dawn of the Dead. Like, is it because like we have like a nostalgic factor that's why we're rating it so high?
Yeah, exactly.
Compared to being an actual good movie.
Mm-hmm. So then you kind of have to counter it by
so that's what I'm going
taking it down to 89. Yeah. I give this like an 80. I give it an 84. As a you know, comedy, horror, cold, fucking sci-fi, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Straight.
But I would be down to watch this again.
Yeah, it's like it's fun.
I'd be down. Like, say later on, you know.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with a lot of movies is.
Like, are they rewatchable?
Yeah.
And the thing about these funny movies like this, to me, it kind of makes it helps with the rewatch because, I want to see those scenes again. Like, I want to go and see that dude getting his head punched out, knocking his block off. Like, I want to go and see that again.
Yeah, but I'm saying like even like with like these comic book movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them aren't fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them are, some of them...
Like, what's it called? Dark Knight Rises?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I'd rewatch it.
Oh, but I love those, though. I don't know. To me, I go in there not so much like wanting to watch a fun comic book movie, though. With those, I really dig it just because it's like Christopher Nolan's, like, he's really...
Well, I'd rewatch...
storytelling, complexity or whatever.
I'd watch the second one.
The Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight. So if The Dark Knight was on or The Dark Knight Rises, what would you watch?
If I had to pick one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd probably The Dark Knight. Yeah. But I mean, I like all of them.
But I think that one's a lot funner.
Really? Dark Knight?
Yeah, compared to...
I know, but...
Rises, it was like, this dude is... Straight Batman's being all crippled and...
I think those movies are just dope, all three of them.
I'm crying all the time.
Have you seen Batman Begins?
Yeah.
Did you like that one?
I don't really remember it that much. I remember him...
Yeah, I didn't remember it, so I had to rewatch it. It's good, dude.
Yeah, but I remember... I think that one was fun, right? That one...
Not really. The thing about those ones, they're not really so much...
I'm not saying fun compared to, like, Marvel. Marvel is, like, super fun.
Yeah.
But I'd probably rewatch Marvel compared to like Batman.
Yeah, because I feel like Nolan's are more like just.
Like if they're
more just like, they're not so much fun, like as far as like compared to when
like say
fucking Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face and shit like that. Those are more like fun.
Yeah, but I want
but you know what I mean, like
yeah.
with the Riddler and Mr. Freeze.
Like if not Game of Thrones, Guardians of the Galaxy was on TV, and the Batmans, I'd probably watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, so that's you. I would definitely watch the Nolan 3 Batmans over like all those Avengers movies and all that stuff.
It's just,
but the thing about Nolan, I just really dig his complexity and the way he tells something. You know what I mean?
But Rises was
good. Dude.
No,
Rises was.
He tried to do way too much in that whole thing. It got just way too crammed with just Batman stuff.
I liked it, and I liked how it ended. I like Bane. I don't know, but I like those I like that. When it comes to those, I'm always gonna like those more than the funny, because then, you know, with those movies, I always think they're kind of corny sometimes. Those like super fun, like they're for like the kids or whatever. Like I can see like a 10-year-old being like, oh, like having a blast watching the Avengers. You know, those are more for like. I mean, they're cool movies. They are like fun, but to me, I'm more impressed, I guess I'm saying, by like Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy than any Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever.
Well, the second one was good. The third one was not, though.
I don't know.
Like
legitly. Hey, bro, I got really good reviews, scores all around. I mean, you might be the only fool on planet Earth that thought it was whack. I mean,
I didn't think it was whack. I just thought he tried to put too much story into that short of a film.
I thought it was
like
awesome.
if you're trying to tell like that story, you had to do another film. It was a straight Batman wasn't even straight Batman like the whole movie.
I felt like
he was a straight crippled on a crutch.
Well, he got, what do you mean, in the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he's getting old, and it's kind of like he's supposed to be old, and then he's gonna get Robin as a sidekick or whatever. But he's already kind of old, like
but old Batman is still Batman.
Yeah, but I mean that was the last one. Like he's just
like old Batman is straight turns. I think in the Killing Joke, that's old Batman. He's straight brutal. He's not like.
Yeah.
Like he's.
I don't know. To me, I mean, he's not gonna be the same fucking kick-ass Batman from 2005 with Batman Begins. You know, he is old, and then that's why they made it the last one.
Yeah, no, but like, old Batman should be like punching fools in the face, like massive. Like that fool just straight ground and pounds.
I don't know. He was fucking some fools up in that though. He fucked up Bane in the rematch, yo. Remember the rematch? Because he got his ass kicked the first time.
And because they tried to do like the whole set up Bane and then that one chick at the end.
The Russian chick or whatever?
Yeah. She was like the actual one that climbed out of the hole. Mm-hmm. But it's like I never even knew who that Russian chick was in the beginning. Like they didn't spend any time on her.
You know, I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember thought it was really good though.
Because the only time you saw her was she's trying to get an interview, I guess, with Bruce Wayne.
Well, she's hooking up with him and shit, right? They're like kind of dating or whatever. Her and Bruce Wayne.
I think she's trying to get an interview, and then I guess
they have like a little romance.
They hooked up once or something.
They have like a little romantic relationship or whatever.
And then
she kind of betrayed. It's kind of like the whole time.
Well, he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you. But it could have been like anybody.
But she was working with Bane, and she was just kind of like undercover or whatever, kind of. You know what I mean?
You had to have more time with that character so you can actually feel like, oh,
I don't know,
he got betrayed. This I was like,
no, I mean, he was hooking her. She was like it's kind of his chick, and then she ends up being a fucking Bane spy the whole time and shit. I don't know. I thought it was
I think she was like trying to get interviews, and then I think he hooked up with her once, maybe.
So you got an 87 fool. You got an 87 on Rotten Tomatoes and an 8.5 on IMDb, which is, I guess, 85. 78 on Metacritic. It was a pretty long movie, dude. It was almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They should have done straight 2 movies. If they want to tell that story, they should have done 2 movies.
I don't know. I thought it was good, dude. I think everybody thought it was good. You just want to be that Marvel guy. Nope. You want to be the Marvel... you want to be the Avenger, fool, for the Marvel comic book, dude.
No, it's not even that. Like, if they... Because I liked the second one.
Fool, the second one shits on anything Marvel's ever came out with, fool. In my opinion, I think.
Well, I put that in, like, a totally different, I guess, category.
I think Nolan came in and just shut it down, fool, and Marvel can't fuck with it.
I put it in, like, a totally...
Even Marvel serious movies or whatever, when they try to, are good, but it's not. I just think they just had Nolan. Now, if you give Nolan something from Marvel, he'll do it. He'll do something good.
But I don't.
You gotta give him like the right character or something in Marvel, but maybe he could do something. But I don't think that's more of his lane. His lane would have. I think his best fit was Batman because he's more. That whole series is more dark, whatever, and serious. But maybe if you give him a... I don't know, like, because I like the Wolverine movie. And that wasn't... You know, that's a different...
Wolverine?
The one we just saw, Logan?
Oh, Logan?
Yeah. I like that one. I mean... I guess I kind of like more of that when it comes to the... I guess that's probably just my preference or whatever. Like, I thought all those other movies were cool. Like, the Avengers are cool and they're fun and whatever, but... It's not like I'm like... Wow, dude, like, how'd you come up with this? You know what I mean?
Okay, what wasn't a fun movie that was supposedly... Like, X-Men.
X-Men, which one? Any of them?
Apocalypse.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't...
That one was whatever. I liked it, though. But I would give it probably like a... I don't know, like a 70 or something. 70... 75 or maybe the most or something, but... I just kind of like... I like the mutants in X-Men. But like the story and all that stuff wasn't like, wow.
You know, maybe that one is. I just don't like it because I don't think they did any of the things right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Where are we at?
Hour 13.
Yeah.
Straight Killer Klowns.
Killer Klowns, little dude, fucking surprised me, man. I'm telling you.
Haven't watched it.
I hadn't seen a trailer. I didn't see anything other than the title, and once in a while coming across like the merch, like at Halloween Town or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shirts or something like that. So I really didn't know anything. Like I'm telling you, I thought it was gonna be like I was picturing human type clowns, like kind of like that. I wasn't expecting like these mutant looking clowns, and I wasn't expecting it to be so fucking funny, like, and so outrageous, I guess. Yeah. I remember you did tell me it was ridiculous, but I was like, okay, let me see how though. But they did the ridiculousness in a... I feel like it's kind of... It's like hit or miss. Like, you know, it could come out and look really stupid.
Yeah, that's why I say, like, there's like a line that you have to... You can't go over it.
And it does take skill. Like, I know the movies, like, you know, the title sounds like, oh, but it kind of does have to take some skill to...
Pull
be able
it off.
To hit, yeah, because you could have easily really went into something so stupid, you know.
Yeah, like if you would have tried to do the serious, it would have been just children.
Or if you really try to do like you're really trying to be funny and like then it doesn't like okay, I know you were trying to be funny. I know you're trying to be funny, but that just came off as just, okay, I'm about to change the channel or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, this like it just kept you in and I'm like, shit, how come I haven't seen this, you know?
Yeah.
Well, because if it wasn't really like a big mainstream movie or anything, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Hey, you know what? I asked my brother if he's seen it, and he said, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, I've seen that. And I told him, I was like, what about Children of the Corn? Because I was just asking about the ones we saw lately. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I didn't really like it. He's like, I was like, yeah, I know you had said that it was good.
Yeah, no.
And then he's like, oh, yeah. I think he said, he's like, he didn't really like that one either. But when I asked him about Killer Klowns, he's like, I didn't ask him if he liked it, but he just said, yeah, and he was kind of laughing.
Yeah, because it's straight ridiculous. Like, there's no... When you just hear that title, you're not thinking, oh, this is gonna be a serious movie.
Mm-hmm. Is it okay? I never seen Mars Attacks. Is Mars Attacks anything like this?
You've seen Mars Attacks?
The whole movie?
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. I don't remember
because you saw it with me in the movie theaters.
Really? Was it that long ago?
Yeah. Well.
When did that come out? I probably have. I remember we used to go to the movies a shitload when we were like kids or whatever. 96. Okay, so I must have been. I was like in kindergarten or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember it then. Maybe if I watch it, I could probably remember some stuff. But I don't remember, dude. This is a long ass time ago. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember your dad used to take us all to the movies a lot.
Yeah.
So it's probably one of those times.
Yeah, because I remember watching this in the movies.
In the theaters?
Yeah.
You had a better, since you're older, you had a better memory, obviously.
Yeah.
Because Mars, the reason why I'm asking is because it's another, like, funny title and it's over-the-top concept or whatever. But is it... You know?
Yeah, it's another kind of... It's a funny movie.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like it's not as comedy driven as I think Killer Klowns. I'll put Mars Attacks maybe with like Evil Dead 2.
And it's more on like a...
Where it's funny, but but it's kind of dark at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe if I catch this like on YouTube or something, I might watch it or something.
Yeah, like
Would you even recommend it though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Worth checking out. Or...
But the thing is, like, you don't like the cheesy looking CGI.
And but if I go, but this is the thing, I gotta go in there and expect a comedy. Then I don't really mind it, you know. I hate the CGI when they're trying to do horror, like.
Because I'm just gonna say, remember, this is '96 CGI.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat CGI.
So things are gonna look
a little crazy,
straight outdated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
hey,
that's the problem.
I was trying to remember this movie, and I don't know what it's called, but I remember it was. I'm like, I don't know why I keep thinking E.T. I know it's not E.T., but it's an old school movie. There's an alien that's kind of like, you know, kind of like along the lines of E.T. or whatever. I just remember this alien. They would feed him like a cheeseburger, and he kind of like messed it up into like a little ball, and he ate it, and then. Do you know what I'm talking about? I want to say 90s.
This homie? Mac and Me?
No, I don't think so. He kind of looks like it. Wait, is it? But I feel like it was like a serious movie where they're kind of trying to take care of him. There's like some kids. Is it this guy? No, I don't think so. But he I think he takes off in a little spaceship or something.
It's probably Mac and Me, bro.
Maybe. He kind of looks like him. Do you remember anything like that? I remember they fed him, but like I think he'd put it in his stomach or something, and he would kind of, it was like a burger, and then he would like mash it up into like a little ball or something. Yeah. It's gonna be Big Mac. It's all these Big Macs everywhere.
Have you seen Little Monsters?
Yeah, that one is another one that I think I would be biased towards. I just remember that from straight out of my childhood. I haven't seen it since then though, so I don't. But that one, yeah, I remember. Under the bed, right? And the little dude with the
Howie Mandel.
is that what it is?
That's the blue guy.
The crazy kind of one, whatever.
Yeah.
I guess like his homie or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one that I think I would like.
That movie is dark. For like a kids movie, I'm like, Jesus. Like
the one where they would go under the bed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching this as a kid, like I don't know how I didn't get like nightmares watching this.
I remember being a little scared of it though. I remember being kind of like scared, but I do remember from back then. I remember like I thought it was kind of cool or something.
Yeah.
But you know what? I haven't seen it in a long time, but I would feel like I'd be biased towards that. I would want what I'm trying to say is if I rewatch it, I'm gonna go in there wanting to like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if it's not as good as...
No, it's actually good.
Uh-huh. But it's just kind of like, whoa, as a kid, it's just kind of...
Yeah, but you're just
would you let your kids watch
this? Like nowadays, it's like, dude,
I don't remember.
Not really a kids movie.
As kids as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Like I remember like watching it like at my cousin's house, having kind of like fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched it
recently
because I have it like on DVD.
Uh-huh.
And I watched it. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is not...
Really?
Yeah.
Remind me something. Like, is there like... Are you talking about certain scenes or just what it's about?
I mean, it's about like... These monsters take little kids underneath the bed.
Uh-huh.
And they try to trap them there.
Uh.
So that they turn into monsters.
Oh, okay.
So pretty much all the monsters are kids that got trapped.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's a...
Which is kind of...
I thought they were just like friends and they were
yeah, no, there's... Because...
so they have bad intentions for...
Because like there's Boy, which is like I guess... He's a Donald Trump of the monster world.
Uh-huh.
And he's just straight... Like a straight dickhead.
Really?
Like,
damn, I literally haven't seen that since like the 90s, dude, so I would have to.
And he has like his back of his head is all like blown off kind of. It's kind of...
It's not as kid friendly as you thought you're saying?
It's kind of...
Huh. I'll have
like,
to.
Jesus Christ.
I might have to look up some clips or something. Because I'm telling you, I don't really remember this one. But I remember the movie for sure. But yeah, so but I'm trying to figure out if that's that movie though. Anyways, I'm gonna look it up though. I'll figure it out. It might be Mac and Me. I just don't remember the title. But it was kind of like one of those like E.T. movies where the kids are trying to help dude out.
That's what happened like with Killer Klowns.
Uh-huh.
Like for the longest, because I was a kid and I just saw it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like go and like, oh, I want to watch Killer Klowns from Outer Space.
Uh-huh.
I just saw this movie
and
it was like, and then I was like, dude, what was like? I think maybe junior high. I was like, dude, what was that movie that I saw?
Mm-hmm.
And I just typed in Clowns from Outer Space, and then it straight pops up.
Yeah,
it's like, oh,
first thing. yeah.
Straight. Obviously, that's what the name of the movie is called.
They say it too. We're in the cops like, so these killer clowns from outer space.
Yeah.
Like he's all skeptical.
But yeah, like as a kid, some of these movies, like you have no idea what the title is. You just remember
them.
The movie.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna
watch.
Yeah, what I'm gonna pick next. So, I'm about to see if there's anything good on Netflix. If not, I'll just think of something I could just watch.
Well, do you have any like?
The only reason. Okay, on Netflix right now that I know is like, I think The Omen's on there. I was thinking about that because I remember seeing that on YouTube, so it'd be like pretty easy to access or whatever, and I could just watch it like clean on Netflix. Like, I was thinking about that, but that's just because it's kind of convenient. It's not really what.
Yeah.
You know.
The Omen is also like a movie that you have to. It takes work watching that.
Yeah, because there's some downtime or whatever.
What, 70s?
70, yeah, I think it's 70s.
And that time, it's like really, they're slow.
Yeah.
Movies were real slow back then.
Oh, I know what else is on there, but I don't know if I kind of want to save this one though. is the Sixth Sense. I kind of want to see that one. I feel like that's a good one.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to do more of the shit that I kind of haven't seen, or I kind of know about a little bit, and I kind of want to, like The Shining. Like I seen parts of it, I just never watched all the way through, and or something like that. I'll probably think of something instead of just.
Well, what movie has like you heard of good things about that you haven't seen?
Maybe something like Pet Sematary. I don't know why that just came to mind with that question.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Well, because I've heard good things, you know. Something like that. But then I feel like I'm going on a fucking Stephen King spree, huh?
But I
because I did I picked The Shining, then Children of the Corn, and then Pet Sematary.
No, but I think Pet Sematary would actually be a good thing after Children of the Corn.
Okay, maybe I might do that.
Because Children of the Corn was just straight terrible.
That was weird. I'm surprised you gave it a 60. Should have just gave it a fucking 10. I thought you were gonna give it like a 20.
What would I give like a?
So 60 is a D if you're going by grading like a classroom.
Because I mean they tried.
Yeah.
They put words on the paper, right?
Yeah.
But
you just don't want to disrespect Stephen King like that?
Well, no, because
it wasn't even his fault though.
Yeah, no. I think.
What about that movie Misery? You heard about that?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
That one straight. You get straight trust issues with watching that movie.
Yeah, because what I've seen is that chick who is actually young in that movie. And when you see her sing her old, what's her name? From like Adam Sandler's movies and shit. You know what I'm talking? I forgot her name. Why is that?
Thick chick.
Yeah, she's in there fucking this dude up. Like I've seen those little. She breaks his ankle or his foot or something. Like,
yeah, that's the classic
scene, right?
Yeah.
Another one that I want to watch, but I feel like I've seen too much of it, is The Thing. Like I'm thinking about these. Yeah. John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982. You seen that one or no?
Yeah, but that's. That's like a good movie.
So let's just gonna hold off. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Pet Sematary is a good movie, but I'm just saying, like, in context with Children of the Corn.
Mm-hmm.
Like where Children of the Corn is executed horribly, right? It's kind of.
Yeah, they just didn't do it for me at all.
Even like a crazy, because it has a kind of crazy concept. Pet Sematary also has a crazy concept, but it's executed actually.
Yeah, because this is, Pet Sematary, obviously, you know it's kind of going to be about it or whatever. Well, it has to do with fucking pets or...
Well,
don't tell me.
Yeah,
in my head, I'm like, it's going to be like fucking cats and dogs or something. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant. I'm like, I don't know if it's going to... Am I going to pick... Is it like picking another Children of the Corn? Where
no.
It's more legit.
Yeah, but there's just like Children of the Corn, there's weird things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay. You're like, you just don't want, you're trying to tell me without telling too much, right?
So remember in Children of the Corn, there's like that force that you have no idea.
Yeah.
Right? In Pet Sematary, there's, I guess, a force as well.
Mm-hmm.
That you have no idea about, but you don't need to know.
All right.
But yet, the straight story works. Compared to Children of Corn, where you're like, dude, just have like you didn't like where I don't know.
And it's spelled different too, right? Isn't it spelled
PETS?
It's with the S, right? Cemetery. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Maybe I might do that one next. I'm not sure though.
You haven't watched it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, that's full. Yeah.
You're just like a must watch.
Yeah.
All right, I might. Let me see if I could pull up a good stream or whatever.
Yeah, like that's like a legit movie.
All right. So
and if you haven't watched it, fool,
that's the leading.
What's wrong with you, fool?
That's the leading candidate right now. But let's wrap it up or what?
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
So
that's the leading candidates. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
because sometimes there was times where I remember Black Christmas. I was trying to do it and I just couldn't find it, and I was like, oh shit, I might have to pick another movie. And then you're like, oh, it's on fucking YouTube. I'm like, oh shit, problem solved.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, yeah, because you had chose that one. I remember, like, I couldn't pull up a good stream or whatever.
Yeah, no, Pet Sematary is legit.
Yeah.
And Children of Corn, bro.
The sack or
yeah.
They're right.
So like, I just think like, I mean, yeah, you're on a little Stephen King little run.
But I'm not even trying to be.
Yeah, but I mean, Shining, you have to.
Yeah, Shining's, yeah. I've never even been like a big like Stephen King fan or whatever. But it's just kind of happening this way right now that these picks are just. Well, I mean, because he does have a lot of heat though, like. You know,
yeah, like, I mean, that's why I said like, dude,
he has a lot of heat.
Is he like one of like?
He has a good run.
He's like on the Rushmore of like horror.
Yeah, I would say, especially back then.
Because he had so much, like, even in movies, he had like so much influence. Like a lot of his work has been turned into movies.
Yeah.
Even if some of them aren't like, you know,
the greatest or whatever, but a lot of people did, you know. Remember we were naming a whole bunch. But yeah, I've seen. I might pick that one. But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, we'll wrap it up though. All right, hour and a half. All right, so that concludes this episode. If you guys haven't seen Killer Klowns, even though we told you everything, you gotta go watch it because it's still fucking good. Like, even if you know.
Yeah, just get the visuals.
Yeah, it's like just so. But if if you have seen, let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, the comments.
The 0 comment section.
Comments are looking dead, looking sad, looking like a wasteland out there.
Yeah, but I would recommend this movie, so go check it out, and stay tuned for another episode. Another episode.